Very heavy to one side, isn't it? Oh, well. Hey, John, how you doing? What's happening? Thanks, partner. Let me tap into the room there. Oh, which ones, man? That's cool. The DC traffic ban. Yeah. I was using my Esquire and Victoria Ivy League 110 combo amp. Hey, Marie, how you doing? Sweet Home Alabama. The solo was awesome on that song. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, that's all I got hired to do in Virginia, man. Fucking light it up. That's it. That's what I got paid to do, brother. You can see why, though, right? I'm not trying to be an arrogant ass about it. I'm just saying, like, there's the proof, right? Hey, man, how you doing? All right. Oh, you need a phaser, man. I think it was a but no, you need a flanger. That's a flanger on that tune. Because the peaks, the lows and the highs between the rhythm going up and down, that's more of a flange signal, a flange wave. Whereas the phaser has a much shorter wavelength to it. I'm pretty sure it's a flange to me. I don't have a flange, man. Thanks, John. I like the one I'm Through With You, I think it was. That's my favorite performance out of the Jam and Java show. I mean, I like playing that whole gig, but that to me, and yeah, I Stick Around, yeah, those were good. John, I'm smiling about it because I want to ask you, how many times do you think I played with that band before that concert, before that show? Thanks, Volvo. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Good to see you. I had 0 practices before, I think, like 1 gig and 1 practice before that one. And I did like one other like thing out at a pub with that guy. He wanted to do like a duo kind of thing at some Irish pub, and we went and did that. That was the only time I played with them. I mean, it was like, that dude was like, he was strictly in a bind. And he's just like, I really need somebody to like come light it up, like Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page kind of a thing. And I was just like, just tell me what the keys are in, man. And just kind of like run through everything with me verbally. And I think we'll be all right. It was definitely, John, it was definitely like a fly by the seat of your pants kind of a gig. Hey, Anita, thank you. I don't know who that is, but I know who Larry Soulcactus is, so can you pimp me on my own channel? Thank you. You're funny, Casey Rock. There was another, like, I mean, original bands, like, I can just kind of jump in and just go with it. There was another band that I played with at one of the same venues that I played with DC Traffic. They were called Bells and Hunters, and I played with them like a year or two before DC Traffic. And I think I maybe did 1 or 2 rehearsals with them, and I did a couple shows with them. And that was like a weird thing too, because the first show I did with them was at the same place. It was at Iota Cafe. Jam and Java was the big place where I was wearing my maroon leather jacket and playing the Esquire. The Iota Cafe, I used my Soulcactus amp for that DC Traffic gig and the Bells and Hunter gig. The thing with the Bells and Hunter gig, the head guy, when I got done at the end of that gig, I'm like, hey man, can I have my money? And he's just like, what do you mean? He's just like, all this money is going to the record that we recorded. And I said, yeah, but I didn't record that record with you. And you hired me to play this gig. So I want to get paid. I didn't make that record with you. That's not... No. So the bass player went up to him and was just like, dude, you need to pay that guy. It's the right thing to do. You know, you hired him, you need to pay him. He didn't record the record with us. So I did wind up getting paid, but it was kind of that was a weird situation. I mean, I was just like, look, you can either pay me now and I'll play with you again, or you stiff me and I say, fuck off. I'm never playing with you again. Your choice. It's very awkward. It's very awkward to be in those types of situations. You have 2 choices. You can, say, you can either pay me and I'll play with you again, or if you don't pay me, that's fine, but I'm never playing with you again. And that's it. And then you just walk and leave. Unfortunately, that can happen too. And, you know, it goes with the territory, unfortunately. No, dude, you can't... You don't want to get into it with someone in a public place like that. That's the last thing you want to do. JC, Duke Nukem, I like your name. You ready for that 60th anniversary? Was that going to take like 20 years to put that shit out? Hi, I'm Duke Nukem. Fuck you. Hi, I'm Duke Nukem. I'm the crassest character in video games. Suck my dick. I mean, for those of you in the know, the initiated, who have played Duke Nukem before, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's a spot-on imitation. Damn, I look handsome. I'm gonna get my dick sucked tonight. What? I I mean, the video game is so like that, dude. It's just like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I'm totally 80s testosterone. So watch it, Jack. Exactly. I like Marcus Phoenix better, personally speaking. Bring it. Gears of War. Hendrix scored. E7 sharp 9. Hey Deb, I stopped by Brody the Shredder. He started an hour before me. He is wicked talented. Holy shit. I loved him. I chatted in the room. I said hi to Mama Shredder. I was super impressed. Holy crap on a cracker. He is so good. Oh, I was only there for a few minutes because I had to go get ready for my stream. Yeah, Brody does rock. Hey, Spark. Bring it on home, baby. Hey, Ringo Starfish. All right. Hey, Amber. How you doing? You're very welcome. I will fucking give you this as a gift, Jimmy Page, if you would just get off your fucking ass and play. This is a song for you. You're welcome. I'm giving you pearls. Ha! Thanks, Deb. Because my hero spends more time fucking putting out books than putting out new music anymore. That's why. No, dude. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Good to see you, my man. I was gonna give you a buzz earlier to check on you, and fucking time got away from me. How you doing, man? Hey, I stopped by Brody's place, Brody the Shredder, and saw Mama Shredder. Dude, yeah. Thanks, John. Dave, you alright? You good, man? My hair is fucking crazy tonight. It came out like kind of big. Starting to look like fucking John Mellencamp. Little pink house for you and me. Hey, I'm on the treadmill. I'm getting ready for my new tour, and I'm smoking a cigarette. Dude. I know you're being funny, but like, seriously. There's like an oxymoron, dude. You can't be working out and smoking at the same time. Who the fuck does that? I'll tell you who. John Mellencamp. That's fucking who. Which one is Dave? I'll tell you. Earth to Dave! Earth to Dave! How red is my face right now? I can't tell. Hey, Wesley, how you doing? Welcome to Larry's Soulcactus laughing ass. Dave ain't here, man. No, I'm Dave. All right, you know, I could go somewhere else with that Cheech and Chong's greatest hits, Dave, but I'm going to spare us from Let's Make a Dope Deal to something else. By the way, that game should never be played. Hey, Cringy, yeah. Well, you would have to have grown up in the 70s to understand all that. But once upon a time, before Nancy Reagan and her husband Ronald Reagan took office, and they fought the war on drugs, there was this comedy duo named Cheech and Chong. Who used to do all these kind of movies about smoking weed. They were pretty funny. I liked Up in Smoke and Next Movie. Play faster, okay? I'll get right on that. There they go. Yeah, exactly. You got it, Deb. Why was that message held for review? I'm actually not. I know who you're talking about, but I'm actually not. Faster is better? For who? Exactly. Faster is better for who? Because, I don't know. Top 5 bands? Menudo, Ricky Martin, Menudo, and Menudo. The top 5 bands. You got a problem with Menudo? Yes, I like... Dave, I don't like the Spice Girls. We're involved. All right? Hey, Kirby, how you doing? Good to see you. What will you be changing into next? Hey, Ford guy, what's happening? Dave, here's the thing. I don't think I can. Oh boy. Anybody feeling kind of saucy this evening? I can't let it go. I know Victoria has moved on, but I can't let it go. I mean, that David, man, he's one handsome fellow, that David Beckham. I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of my bed. And I'm not even, my door doesn't even swing that way. Ba-dum-bum. Hey, Levi, what's happening? Hey, V. Can I sing Michael Jackson? No, nobody wants to hear me sing Michael Jackson right ever. Larry is just a happy guy. Yeah, that's happy asshole. Mexican American. But no, 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 no. Do I have distortion? Yeah, that's distortion, man. What's the redhead? I like the redhead. So tell me what I want, what I really, really want, what I want, what I want, what I really, really want. I know, man. Close. It was 25 or 64, but yeah, it's the same thing. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Or is it Cheryl? Deb, Deb, I'll tell you in private. Yeah, Chicago. Gotta play from the hometown, man. Oh, Susan Hill. Baby, I love you, my Susan. All right. Kansas City, Missouri in the house. I know it's not exactly, but it's close to you. St. Louis, that be. Where'd the name come from? Well, Ringo and Starfish, it seems like your name came from Ringo Starr and Starfish, the actual ocean creature. I mean, I'm not a detective per se, but damn, man. Oh, do you mean my name? Well, Larry is short for Lawrence. And my middle name's Long, and my last name is Long. So I'm like, I need to shorten that shit up. I wrote this guitar riff that goes like this. So I called a friend of mine. I was living here in Arizona. Called a friend of mine back in Chicago. And I said, hey, man, I want you to listen to something. And I want you to tell me what you think. So I played him that riff. And he's just like, dude, that's it. That's it. I'm like, what's it? He's just like, that's your sound, man. And he goes, you are the Soulcactus. I wasn't comfortable yet calling myself Soulcactus, but I named the song Soulcactus. And it's on my CD. Right there, song number 11, Soulcactus. I know it's backwards, but... Lawrence Konevsky is my legal name. John just bought this. J-Maz just bought this on Amazon. I don't think there are any others for sale, but I'm going to make some copies and sell them on my YouTube channel. Anyways, so after touring for a bit, I just called the band Larry Soulcactus. And then when I went into, when I stopped playing, I went into opening up an online guitar gear business that's centered around boutique amplifiers and effects. And I called it Soulcactus Sound. But pretty much, I went by Larry Soulcactus. Everybody called me Larry Soulcactus. So, and that shit's been going on now for 26 years. I don't think there's turning back now. I mean, my character that I created is more famous than I am. I know that because I've met famous guitar players that have said to me, You're the guy that's got the Soulcactus playing the Strat, right? Yeah, that's me. I did something right. Do I sing? Yes. Lincoln. Land of Lincoln. Do I post tutorials? Once in a while. You just have to watch for shorts, but I mean, the best thing to do is kind of like tune in to these things, and if you have a question, you ask it, because that's what the channel's for. That's what the live streams are for. They're to help younger players with questions. Questions about playing, questions about gear, questions about how do I start a band, how do I get gigs, anything like that, you can come to me and ask me about. What famous guys have you met? Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, Bruce Springsteen, Nils Lofgren, Warren Haynes, Derek Trucks, Eric Johnson. Is that enough for you, or do I need to fucking continue? I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that, but like, it's bullshit, dude. They're just, let me tell you something about them. They're just regular people, just like you and me, man. The only difference is they're living a crazy lifestyle that you cannot begin to fucking comprehend. Absolutely cannot begin to fucking comprehend. I mean, when you spend every waking moment and you're just gearing up for that time to perform or write or go and record, that's it. You're like, that's how you're spending your days and your evenings, is you're gearing up for that next encounter, whatever that is, as a musician. If that's how you're doing, if that's, your livelihood. No, I get it, man. Some like, some of the guys like Elvis Costello, for example, I've met him. I just happened to be at a certain place and time, and they happened to be there. Other times were on purpose, and they were about business things. What's the hardest song I know? Probably Stairway to Heaven. I mean, I think that's a matter of opinion. What's the hardest song you know? The hardest song I know how to play is Stairway to Heaven. I mean, I met the Jim Blossoms guys. I've met dudes in the Black Crows. I met Max from Sepultura. I mean, shit, I sold him a fucking guitar, man. I sold him one of my fucking SGs. Yeah, no bullshit. Because I know Sepultura comes up often on the channel as a request kind of thing. But, yeah. No, I actually don't think. I kind of just feel at that, like, if I'm at an open mic, Spark, or I'm just playing with another friend, I just kind of like, we kind of just play. at this, like, there's not a lot of thinking that's involved. It's just kind of go. It's sort of like you get to a point where you just kind of like, okay, I got it. You see what they're doing, you hear what they're doing, and you're like, all right. I might say you're in the key of right, just to make sure that's what my buddies are playing in. Okay, good. I'm gonna start, and I'll start just kind of going, and that's what we do. We just kind of all take off. So there's not like, well, I have to. He's playing a root 7, 6, 4, 1 type of chord progression, and I have to. I don't do that at all. This is the furthest thing from my mind. I'm just kind of like, where's my feel on it? Or here would be the flip side example, like a little faster. I know where to go because I already understand, like, okay, he's in the key of G. And he's like, you know, kind of laying down this kind of rock and roll kind of thing. So, like, I can go in there and do, like, Chuck Berry kind of double stop shit. It's the Black Crows sting me. But, I mean, like, that's... thank you, Amanda. How are you? So Spark 23, does that make sense to you? What are your thoughts on school, and do you think it helped you? Just opinions about it. Yeah, I mean, I studied music in school, and yes, absolutely, I think it helped me. All the experiences, being in jazz band in high school, my junior and senior year, going off to Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts for a summer, even though I didn't really like the schooling aspect of part of it because I already knew a lot of the theoretical aspects of what they were teaching. I was kind of ahead because I had such a great private guitar instructor. Between that guy and jazz band, I was very advanced in terms of what I knew. So Berklee kind of bored me. And I wound up like not really being interested in it. But I wound up being interested in playing with a lot of cool different people. And I enjoyed like the rock band lab, that there was like a rock band lab class that I did. It was just like the other like classes that were just really boring. And it wasn't the place for me ultimately. But I mean, school definitely helped. I wouldn't say that it doesn't. It's important to study music. If you're going to play music for a living, I think it's very important to study some aspect of it. Yeah, I do play 50s rock and roll. You want to hear some? Oh, Amanda, that's awesome. Where was that at? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe to the channel. I am Larry Soulcactus. Welcome to the evening stream. Let's see. This is like a little 50s rockabilly thing. Nice. Been there many times. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you, son. Thank you, Deborah. Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate that. Dude, your grandpa met Buddy Rich and had a cup of coffee and cigarette with him? Dude, that's amazing. That's very cool. Buddy Rich. Wow. That's a great story, man. You just watch yourself. I have the death sentence on 12 systems. There's your quote. Hi, Helena. How are you? I love it. Amanda from Central Florida. Thank you. Great to have you here. I was playing Exodus by Bob Marley. You doing good, babe? All right. Yeah, it's nice. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the music. You got it, babe. I will do that.
I saw the sunrise and
It's Lebo.
I had an idea. I just know that I can't stay here.
This is called Down South.
I got to get into my car and drive down south. That's where my heart is beating. Back down south. The sun is yellow and the sky is blue. I don't know if I ever gonna see you soon. I'm driving in my Cadillac with my red bands on. I got my top down and ready to hunting town, alright. Got to get down south where I belong. I got to go downtown, baby, see my son.
Thanks, Noah. You rock. May the force be with you, brother. I think my younger self got the better of me there.
I got all the way there and a man came to the door. I asked him my boy was here. He said, what do you want him for? I said, my name I come from my son. You're gonna problems all about. My baby has gone. I got to get back outside where I come from. Downtown, baby. See my son. Got to get back outside where
Thank you, Pat. Thanks, Murray. How you doing? Thanks, Pat. I appreciate that. How you doing, man? Yeah, you ain't getting better up there, you son of a bitch. Yeah. I got your number. How was that, Deb? Was that worth the money? Honey?
well,
Felt like I wasn't getting power from a couple of the effects down here. I'm fucking deaf. Yes, sir. Whatever that emoji is. No, I'm my own artist, man. I'm a solo artist at this point. Thank you. That was my song called Soulcactus. You can request all you want. It's not an all request hotline, but I'm not like that. Never stopped anybody before. Hey, PR boys, what's up? Thanks, John. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Helena. Yeah, that's going to be a big 10-4 on the, no on the Master of Puppets there. Yeah, or, oh yeah, man. You know, something. Thanks, John. Was that the, like, oh, brother? Like, Jesus Christ, dude, just shut the fuck up already. Get out of here with the Master of Puppets, man. Dude, go see Brody Shredder. He knows how to play all that shit. I do not. Please, for the love of God, just go see Brody Shredder. He is so good. He plays all that stuff, man. I'm Larry Soulcactus. I play Larry Soulcactus music. You want to see that shit? Go see Brody Shredder. And say hi to Mama Shredder, and you tell them that Larry Soulcactus sent you over. Damn. And after I'm done, if you're wanting down home Texas blues, go to Guitar Guy ATX. Go to Dave's channel. It's where some of us will go after this. Sometimes he serves punch and pie. Wait. No, he doesn't. I'm wrong. Sorry. But he does serve up a lot of good hometown Austin, Texas blues. Metallica's banished. Well, John, we could be waiting a very long time for that to happen. I mean, a long time. I think this is the second time I'm turning red tonight. All right. Yeah, it's you know, it is looking more like that. Fender or Gibson? I like both. Do I have to? Allman Brothers? That's that one band that got that song that they got those two boys in that band that are brothers, right? And what are the names? Bo and Luke Duke. They got that Carr. You know what I'm talking about, right? Way out, baby. Lord, I just can't go out the door. Yes, they do, Helena. Absolutely. Especially with something like when you go on the bounty hunting missions. They have that like breaks down into like whatever Melissa Ree, and it's like do 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 do. It's just like, dude, did I just walk into an Allman Brothers jam? Like, what the fuck, dude? Man, some of the best music is in that video game. I swear that video game has great music. That's why you guys need to follow me on Instagram, because I put up shit like on my music thing. I put up mamas don't let your babies be cowboys. Mamas don't let your own babies grow up to be cowboys. Because I'm from Arizona and Waylon used to live here. Yes, Levi, I sung basically I think 90% of my band's material. The only time that I didn't is when my bass player Chris sang a song, and he sang two songs. He sang Sympathy for the Devil, and he sang She Came In Through the Bathroom Window. Oh, I don't know Melissa, man. Oh, I don't know Black Betty, man. That ain't my jam. I'm much more the whipping post kind of guy. Yeah. I've been run down. That's how I did whipping post back in my day. It was sort of like a hybrid between like the version that Greg Allman did on one of his solo records and the original Allman Brothers version that was on Beginnings. Yes, thank you. Stop by again. Thank you for playing my game. Suck some dick. I've already done something. Man, can you take off your capital locks? Your cap locks. You're kind of yelling at us. Pat. All right. If you're new to the room, please like, please subscribe. Ease up. Ease up, Helena. Thank you, Pat. Let's see, it's a no Master of Puppets zone, a no Thunderstruck zone, a no Sweet Child of Mine zone, and a no something or other zone. Green Day, I don't know. Hey, Landon, how you doing? Oh no, that's like the most requested song on the internet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're saying add that one to the list. No Smith. Yeah, exactly. You got it. All right, just about to come to this evening's conclusion. Glasses always help, man. That's why I wear a reader, so I can see your shit. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? Hey, Bailey, how you doing? Mohammed, Stairway to Heaven. Start with hi, how are you? Maybe send some money. Chicken parm? Alright, Pat, thanks. Maybe next time I can get an invite. Thanks, brother. How are you doing, Bailey? Good? Pork roast with potatoes? Oh, John, your wife made that for you. No man makes pork roast with potatoes unless they work at a restaurant. Football-y! You play Enter Sandman. I'm good without it. Thank you. Thanks, Helena. Oh, Deb's got fish tonight. All right. That's healthy. It's going to be healthier than my dinner. Dude, all right, you know, come on, man. I don't want any of that shit here. You gotta go. Bye. Play Carry Out My Wayward Sons. Dude, send some fucking money, man. You missed Leo? Dude, you can rewatch it. You didn't miss nothing. It's there for all eternity. You can watch Leo anytime, man. We had a good time. He'll come back. Hamburger helper and corn? Now that sounds like a man-made meal. What am I having? Spaghetti and meatballs. Scott, you're funny. How you doing, brother? Good? What are you having tonight for dinner? I'm having spaghetti and meatballs because meatballs are made at the grocery store that can be pre-done, store-bought, and all I have to do is fry them up in the pan and then stick them in the sauce once the pasta's done. I can handle that much. I think you should go to your local music store and try out a bunch of different guitars and see what you like, see what feels good in your hands. You're ahead of me. That's why I'm like, it's only going to be 6:30 here, so that's why I always eat after the streams. I had this amazing burger Friday night from this food truck here called La Hamburguesa, and totally worth the hype. Oh my God, it was one of the best type of smash burgers I've ever had. It wasn't totally like smash, but double patty. The guy used Wagyu beef, which was like for smash burgers is kind of unique. And he used Japanese milk buns, which I've never heard of before. And he liked it house-made pickles, grilled onions, American cheese, special sauce. Fucking phenomenal. He did his fries and beef talon. Unbelievable. I couldn't stop thinking about it all day Saturday. That's how good it fucking was. I'm like, if I die on the way home after this meal, I'm good. Like, if I'm going, that's what I want my last meal to be. That's it. I don't need the fancy steak and no. Just give me that. So, if you guys ever come to the greater Phoenix metro area, you need to check out La Hamburguesa on Instagram, find out where the food truck's going to be, and don't walk, run. They sell out every day, and for good reason. The hype is real. And I'll tell you what, I put up a story reel about it yesterday. And the owner liked it, and I exchanged a few words with him this morning, or this afternoon. It was cool. I don't like ketchup on my burgers. It is a 10 out of 10. I mean, and I will tell you, there are quite a few great burgers here in town now, as well as quite a few great pizza places here in town. So if that's your kind of jam, which it's my kind of jam, but I don't eat it every day. Otherwise, I'd weigh 500 pounds. You're eating good here. It's just expensive as fuck now. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Ashley Yoga. Ashley, do you do Pilates? I agree, Scott. It's like the best comfort food on the face of the earth. Unless you're a vegetarian, in which case it's probably not. I don't understand tofu. That's something I can never get my head wrapped around. Football. Stop throwing out song requests, please. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll post those pictures on the message board from La Hamburguesa, so you can see what I'm talking about. Because I don't expect you to all go over to Instagram and find it. But if you want to, you could. I'm at Larry Soulcactus over on Instagram. It doesn't cost anything to follow me over there. And then you could check out La Hamburguesa. That's funny, Levi. Scott, that was funny. Where's the beef? Where's the beef lady? Anybody ever see Pixels? The movie Pixels with Adam Sandler? Or the Where's the Beef lady? First it's there, where's the beef? You too, Pat. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you. Be cool. I'll be back tomorrow at noon. Pixels is a bad movie? No, man. Pixels is a fun movie. You have to appreciate, lived through that period and gone to arcades. Well, it's not like, okay, it's not an Oscar award-winning movie, all right? But if you like Adam Sandler and you like arcade games, all right, it is just a big love letter to growing up in the 80s. Essentially, that's what it is. So, if you're a fan of that shit, then you should watch the movie. And, not for nothing, but there's funny people in it. Olaf's in it, Josh Gad, Tyrion from Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage. I have PayPal. I prefer Venmo. It's Beatles Nerd. It's close. It's not exactly the same thing. Pat, the information's down below. But yeah, I have PayPal and Venmo. PayPal is Soulcactus 19 at gmail.com for PayPal. Venmo is just at Soulcactus 19 like it is here. Okay, Deb. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Anyways, Pat, all the information's, if you go down below the title of the stream, if you highlight the more button and you click on that drop-down box, will appear with all this information. It'll have links to my Patreon page, my Instagram page, all that stuff. All right? But if you want to donate, please do it to the Venmo. Because I try and have all the business stuff go through there. Hey, John, so do I. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to strum this thing. Somebody's got to entertain the peeps. All right. Okay. All right, so where are we going from here? Guitar Guy ATX. his channel. Wednesday night, be here for conversation about gigs and guitars with my friend Chris Begnall, former bass player of Soulcactus band. He plays in a heavy metal band called Ontario back in Connecticut currently. They have a record. It'll be great to have Chris on the show. That'll be at 7 p.m. Mountain Time this Wednesday, February 4th. So it'll be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? There's a posting on it on the community board already. But I will post another reminder as time gets closer. All right, guys. Have a good night. Be good to yourselves. Be good to the ones around you. Thank you very much. Deborah, thank you for your sticker. Who is my other sticker giver? Noah, thank you. John, thank you. All right, Pat, thank you. Everyone else. Beatles nerd, Helena, football, Amanda, Levi, who else was in here? I'm like, it's kind of scatterbrained. Bailey, thank you. No, I'm not thinking that person. Landon, thank you for stopping by. Buggy the Collector, thank you for stopping by, I guess. JC, thank you for stopping by. The Duke Nukem guy. Yeah, let's see. I think that's it. Shh. All right. I think that's Scott. Thank you. All right. Everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at the noonday stream for the Monday Suck live stream. Yes, thank you, Michael Caine. Or was that was his dad, wasn't it? Thomas Wayne. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for all being in my dream. If you're new, like and subscribe. We'll catch you soon.